Hello, my name is Erica Cargill and I'm one of the department heads at Aberdeen Business School, involved in the delivery of our undergraduate courses in accounting and finance and our suite of management courses. This is a particularly exciting time of year for us at Aberdeen Business School as we see our final year students achieve their degrees and start to welcome in our new 2020 intake. Of course, this year is a little different from normal, and what I'd like to do in the course of this short presentation is to give you a flavour of what studying your degree with Aberdeen Business School will be like, but also a little bit of a flavour of what it will be like this year in September. This presentation is predominantly geared towards students considering applying through clearing for one of the courses detailed on the bottom left of the slide, in either accounting or one of the courses that forms our management programme suite. So let's start with a little bit about our school. Aberdeen Business School is the largest school at RGU. We have over 3,000 students studying with us, so we have a really vibrant community of learners, housed normally on our fabulous Riverside campus at Garthdee, in the building that you see behind me. Of course, just now, we're not there. We're delivering our learning through digital learning platforms, which are helping keep everything as normal as possible for all our learners. I'm sharing on this slide the mission of Aberdeen Business School because I want students thinking of coming to study with us to see how important it is that we give you a professional education, which is always focused on you achieving success, not only as a student, but also in your future business career as well. This preparation for career success starts on day one and is embedded through every aspect of your studies with us. So our mission then is to develop and enthuse professional thinkers and innovative contributors through our business-connected learning, teaching and impactful research. And I'll come back to some of those themes as we go through the presentation. So what is it that we do differently from other universities you might have considered or be considering? Of course, we are proud of all that our students achieve at Aberdeen Business School, but we also work very hard as a staff community to achieve success. On the slide here, you will see some examples of recent successes we have had. We joined the top 5% of business schools in the world when we achieved AACSB accreditation, and last year we were the first business school globally to achieve double accreditation by AMBA and the Business Graduates Association, BGA. Whilst these names and accolades may not mean that much to you, these accreditation bodies scrutinise the quality of everything that we do, which means that the teaching and learning delivered within our school is of the highest standard when compared with other universities around the globe. The BGA accreditation looked specifically at our approach to delivery of a sustainable business curriculum, and we had to demonstrate a curriculum which included consideration of some of the biggest challenges facing businesses today: climate change, the transition to cleaner energy sources, the production of waste, and of course, business resilience and the ability for businesses to bounce back from challenging times, such as those that we're going through right now. So the quality of our education is assured, but more than that, the experience that all our students get is assured. You will see on the left-hand side of this slide some data from the National Student Survey, a survey which was released to all final year students at universities in the UK. On the slide, I have captured our performance over the last 3 years, and you can see that at Aberdeen Business School, we punch significantly above our weight. So how do we do this? Well, firstly, we have great staff who really care about the academic growth of our students. We have a quality assured curriculum, which is contemporary and meets the needs of graduate employers. In fact, much of our curricula is actually developed in conjunction with graduate employers. We have a business-connected approach to all that we do, whether that's through our renowned placement scheme in third year, which a great many of our students take part in, or through the very practical and applied approach that we take to university learning. And we assess using a range of authentic assessment tools, which will really allow you to show not only what you know, but what you can do with what you know. Most importantly, we work in partnership, not only with our students, but with graduate employers and professional bodies to make sure that the modules that you study whilst at university have a direct relevance to your future career. You'll see on the slide here a selection of photos of activities with our students celebrating success in its many forms. I'd love to be able to involve students in our presentation today to tell you a little bit more about their experience with us. But obviously we're all currently working from home, and this presentation comes to you from the comfort of my study. So I'm going to do the next best thing and let you see some very recent LinkedIn posts from some of our graduating class of 2020 who received their results only last week. On this slide, we have Liam, Nina and Abby, who are all graduating with a BA Hons Accounting and Finance degree. You will see Liam is all set to start his traineeship with Johnson & Carmichael. I'll now enjoy my remaining time off before starting the next chapter of my career with Johnson & Carmichael later this summer. Like many of our students, Liam undertook his placement year at Johnson & Carmichael and was very glad to receive an offer of graduate employment with the firm at the end of his placement, something that happens to a great many students. With Nina and Abby, I included them on this slide because they were giving a bit of a shout out to our staff at Aberdeen Business School. And our staff really have worked tirelessly through the final semester of last year to ensure that these students just achieved the best degree outcome they possibly could. And you'll see that, that gratitude coming through in the comments that the students have given there. On this slide, there's a selection of LinkedIn posts from our management students. Hannah on the left there mentions her period of study in Keimyung University in South Korea. And Shannon, who is next in on the left, talks about her placement at ASCO. You'll see these sorts of themes of study abroad and placement being recurring in all of our students' memories of their time at Aberdeen Business School. These are really different opportunities that we're able to provide our students with. When else would you travel to South Korea, for instance? I've included a post here from Sandra, who joined us from NESCOL as a mature student and has now successfully completed her degree and had a fantastic time with us over the last few years. I just wanted to mention Sandra, just in case there were any students watching this who are considering joining us from college. It's a fantastic route and students very quickly integrate with our existing classes, at whatever point in their studies that they join us. On the left-hand side there, you'll see the last one from Lisa. Lisa makes reference to RGU always listening to the student voice in her post there. And I wanted to include this one because I just wanted to really emphasise the fact that this is a partnership. Students, we listen to our students, we want to hear student voice. And I really believe that that underpins all of the successes that we have at Aberdeen Business School and the successes that you will have as learners as well. So I wanted to finish off with a little bit of thought about what happens at the other side of your degree. 4 years may seem like a very long time, and it does pass quite quickly, but it's important to spend a little bit of time just now thinking about your career aspirations once university is over. I've already said that we begin preparing you for career success on day one, and I think that really shows through the graduate employability statistics that are shown on this slide, and in the fact that our graduates earn significantly higher than the national average in data collected 5 years after graduation. As I've already said, so many of our students undertake a placement year and therefore they're well prepared to go into graduate employment at the end of their degree, and for many of them they will go back into their placement organisation. So we have a fantastic record of success in terms of employability, and it's nice to see that that flows through in terms of the salaries that students can expect as well. So our graduates at Aberdeen Business School really do stand out from the crowd. We, as I've already said, design our courses based on the skills that employers are looking for, and we involve employers in that course design to make sure that what we're producing for them is exactly what they need. We embed work-related learning through all of our activities, not just in the placement year, which you will no doubt have heard lots about, but also through all of the modules that we teach. So we really want to make sure that our students are learning in a very applied way and that are job ready on graduation. And as I've already said, many do return to their placement employer on graduation. So a little bit about some of our alumni, just a little glimpse into the careers of some of our noted alumni. Nick Rankin, top left photograph there. Nick's company developed the world's first ticketless boarding technology for airlines, outsmarting IBM, who eventually bought Nick's company. Since then, Nick has gone on to develop a new speech-to-text technology system, which has been used in parliaments and courtrooms around the world. Closer to home, we've got Neil Simpson, who is a director at local business powerhouse Brewdog. I'm sure you've all heard about Brewdog. And finally, Jenna, who is an agricultural entrepreneur and embodies the entrepreneurial ambitions that we look to embed in all of our students at Aberdeen Business School. So I hope that this short presentation has given you a flavour of our school and of the student experience that you will expect if you join us in September. Whilst we'll not be fully back to normal in terms of delivering all of our classes on campus, we are prioritising our new students, and we hope to allow our new students to at least spend some time on campus in a safe environment in the first semester between September and Christmas. All of this will of course be supplemented with high quality digital materials and live weekly tutorials for each and every subject. So we will ensure that your studies at Aberdeen Business School get off to a fantastic start. We look forward to meeting you in September.